Hi, welcome to my platform, Linda's TV show. If it's your first time of coming across this platform and you like what I do here, my dear good friend, you are welcome. After watching this video, please put on your notification bell to all notification. It's very, very important because it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. To my old subscribers, my old followers, to those who are dedicated, who always watch, share my video. Oh, what can I give to you? May God Almighty bless you all and grant that your heart desires. In this platform, I upload video on daily basis based on what is happening in Nigeria and in Biafra land. After watching, please share and subscribe. And I also sit down here to watch the video together with you. Then we'll come to the comment section to say our opinion. You are free to criticize, but let us always do it constructively as we go into today's video.
All those nice foods you're eating, all those fish you're eating, all those freedom. You know what is freedom? For you to be free. The person that is fighting for you and me is in dungeon. And it's not saying that he's been, let's say, there was a court case, there was wuru and they jailed him. That is something else. This one is that the court of Nigeria, the 70 states Nigeria, have set him free. Do you understand it? So now, all of us, most of us, either we have been enjoyed the Zaga online or we have been part of it. We have been involved in the Zaga going on social media in one way or the other. Either that you have been involved by watching, or you have been involved by commenting, or you have been involved by giving basketballs. All right. I have been involved because I watched everybody. But it's very sad to see that after 2 years, some certain set of people don't want to elevate. It's very sad to see that after 2 years of some people holding their master, somebody that they say they love, they are not coming with any ideas. They are not coming with any ideas. I am not a doctor, I am not a professor, I am not an engineer, I am nothing. I am just a normal person that is going to work and try to fend for his family. But I have some ideas that might be good and might not be good. Do you understand? I went on Biafra 247 page one day. I was telling our sisters living abroad that they should use the white guys that are liking them, because a lot of white people these days, they like black women. They want to use them to pose. Do you understand? Some of them are genuinely liking black women. Some of them are trying to enjoy that thing that their forefathers taught them, that they are bigger than white black people. So whatever the case may be, I was telling our sisters that they should, any white guy that is liking you, tell the person about your predicaments, about how your people are dying, and let that white person, instead of giving you flowers, these flowers doesn't make no sense. I don't give nobody flowers. Instead of me to give you flower, I will save the money until I will buy you a small car for you to use and go to work and come back every day. So instead of you to be accepting those flowers from these white guys or white person or your workers, your co-workers, whoever it is, tell them to help you to tweet about Biafra. Because I believe that if we have in every country 1,000 white people that is tweeting about our problem, tagging their government, they might be reading those tweets. They might ignore your own tweet because you're a black person, because white people are very racist. That is just the problem. They might laugh with you. At the end of the day, within themselves, they think that they are more than you. So let's use these people that are liking us. For the guys that are laughing kiki kaka with white girls, I have some white girls that are my friends. If they don't tweet about Biafra, then there will be a problem. Because if you like me, you cannot just like me because you are doing party together, drinking together when my people are dying. Do you understand? All these things, we didn't have all these social media platforms when YouTube. I didn't know. Sorry guys, I didn't know that my laptop is not plugged. So what I have to do is that I have to turn back my. I have to on my YouTube back. But for the meantime, people on Facebook, what I'm trying to say is this. We have to use whatever is in our disposal to fight for our freedom. If you have a white person that can tweet, if you have any white person that likes you, make the person realize. Guys, wait please, just give me a second. Instead of me to, oh fuck, what am I doing, man? I'm so tired, I'm just doing rubbish here. Alright. So we should use everything that we have. What am I saying this is that I went on pages where people are listening to suggest that it's because of ideas. I went on pages that people are listening to suggest that our children should come and agitate for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, because I believe that the whole world do listen to children. I went on pages that people are listening to and suggested that we should close down the whole world for 3 days in a very big, massive protest. Apart from me, Simon Ekpa is doing his own job. He have created a government in exile. They have hosted an office, so which means whatever they are doing now is legit. When they write letters, it's legit. They can always interfere with anything legitimately because it is recognized. So when you go to all these agitators, you see Biafra 247 is always there, trying to synthesize your consciousness, playing Nnamdi Kanu videos, talking to you every day, morning, day and night. I don't even know how these people do this, because this social media is very tiring. If you're really a critical thinker, you see that I am really looking very tired. But these people, I don't know how they do it. Morning, day and night, they're on social media, talking to you for you to wake up. Do you understand? So what I'm trying to say is this. You see Pastor Vam Vam Vam, all he's doing is every time he's talking to you for you to have hope, for you to believe in Biafra, for you not to lose hope. But there are some other people, all they do every day is to gossip about people. So I am begging those people with this broadcast. We all love Nnamdi Kanu and he have to be released. So if there is a call for sit at home, remember the whole things you have been encountering have not yielded no result to you. Guys that on Facebook, you have to know that all this thing I'm saying, I'm going to repeat it immediately I turn on my laptop. I will repeat it on YouTube as well. So don't get bored when I'm trying to repeat myself. So guys, since 2 years you have been fighting. You'll be fighting the air. You'll be fighting people that didn't fight you. Even if there was some times that some people from autopilot give them back buzzwords, I saw all these things. We cannot just pretend as if the people from autopilot are holy and righteous and everything. No. There was a time that they attacked back. But now, that is why I started to say that all of us have been involved in one way or the other in this whole saga that is going on social media. But the question you should ask yourself is, how long are we going to do this? How long are we going to continue attacking each other on social media? There's no way. You cannot cure everybody's madness at once. It's not possible. No matter how you try. You cannot cure every madness at the same time. But I think it's time for us to start to ignore these people. If you are bored, you don't have any other thing to watch, you can watch them. I cannot tell you not to watch them. It's your data. If you wish to watch them, you can watch them. But you don't have to comment. You don't have to comment, because the more you comment, the more you are giving them energy. The more you're commenting, the more you are their videos is going viral. You understand? Just pretend as if you don't see them and focus. If you think that Simon Ekpa is doing the right thing, you just follow him and focus on what he's doing. If there is a call for sit at home, all you have to do is, if you are afraid you cannot do videos, you repost the videos. We are not telling people to sit at home because we love it so much. In Alabama, in USA, people stayed at home for a whole 1 year. A whole year. Not they didn't stay at home, I mean, they boycotted bus. Then there was no Uber. There was no taxi. All people use is boxes to go to work and come back home. People that are living in Europe, you know how it is for you even to go out in snow and say you are going to work. Then now to talk about you having to trek. Like, for example, the place I'm working currently, there's a day I was doing a live program. I was showing people about the new place that I'm working. I have to drive every day, 1 hour out of Berlin, coming back 1 hour back, because it is my decision. So now imagine I have to walk to that place. So this happened in Alabama in USA. Go and Google it. Put it in Google. The old people, the young people, everybody boycotted, every black person boycotted the usage of buses for a whole 1 year. They were doing that not because they love to suffer themselves. They did that for people like you and your brother living in America now to go there and speak and wanna be. For people like your brother living in America to go there now and be posing and speaking English. But people sacrificed for that. People sacrifice for that. When you talk about the economy of the Southeast, I want to ask you a question. Can you show me one thing the economy of Southeast have produced? Can you show me one good thing that is working well in the Southeast for the rich and the poor, that everybody is using, that is perfectly functioning? I mean, basic amenities. Don't tell me about corruption, because you want to tell me about the economy of the Southeast. After you have told me that, I will tell you what the economy of Germany is doing to their people. Can you tell me what the economy of the Southeast have produced, or how the economy of the Southeast have impacted your life in any way? Tell me one thing that the economy of the Southeast have produced since you were born, and I will give you 1 million naira this night. I'm not seeing your comments on Facebook. Somebody should comment, because YouTube is not on. Comment so that I can read it. If you can mention one good basic amenity, whether it's education. When you talk about basic amenity, you're talking about health system, education system, you're talking about basic infrastructure. Do you understand? Education, health, food. These are things that are basic, that are normal, standard. In Europe, nobody think about food. You don't wake up in the morning and you think, no, I don't have money to eat. It's not possible, because for you to eat is basic. It's basic. You must eat. Even if you're not working, the government will give you money that is enough for you to feed. They cannot give you money to go and buy a new car, no. But they will give you money for you to pay your house rent and to feed. That is basic, is standard. Do you have that in your Southeast, that the economy is growing? My brother Wadike, thank you for commenting. Do you have that in your community? In Europe, where I've been living since over 20 years, the electricity supply never quenches. Even if you have to change your supplier, assume that you want to change There's somebody supplying you now, like the contract. I was having a contract on my table. I changed it last week. It was still there. If you want to change your supplier, the other supplier that is supplying you electricity will not even cut. It goes automatic. Nobody, your light will not go out for one day. These are for me basic amenities. Basic amenities. Basic. When your child is of age to go to school, there is provision for that. You don't have to pay anything for that school. This is basic amenities. Then after those primary school, if you want to learn a trade, learn a job, the government will be paying you. They'll pay your house rent. When you are 18, you want to move out from your parents' apartment, you don't want to live with them anymore, you want to have a house of your own, because you want to learn carpenter. I'm talking about carpenter, bricklayer. That is what you want to learn, because you don't want to be engineer. The government will be paying you, covering your expenses. If the ticket to enter train is like 70 euros, you will buy that ticket for, let's say, 10 euros, because you are just learning a trade. Do you understand? This is basic amenities. So can you tell me on the comment section, okay, when you are sick, if I should fall down here right now, helicopter will come, ambulance will come. They are not taking me to hospital because I'm a German. They are not taking me to hospital because I'm a special, I'm a senator's son. They are taking me to hospital because I am a human being, and they have to save that life. It is their obligation to save that life. That is what they call basic amenities. So you now tell me, which of the above mentioned basic amenities is working in the Southeast since you were born? Because the argument you say is that when people sit at home, they are destroying the economy of the Southeast. So tell me, what have this economy produced to you since over the years? During COVID lockdown, you were sitting at home. You didn't die. Then when it's about for you to sit at home for your freedom, you say no. When you talk about the economy of the Southeast, all these things I mentioned to you is basic amenities. Electricity, pipe-borne water. You can just open your tap and you get water. Do you understand? These are basic. You are sick, you will get attended to. You are sick, you go to hospital. These are basic amenities. You are not even working, but your fridge is full with food because the government is taking care of you. These are basic amenities. So, the road you are driving, if there is a pothole and you have accident because of that pothole, you break your leg because of that pothole, you will get money from they will get compensation from the government. This is basic amenities. You have security. I can open my door will be open. There's one day that I was rushing out from my apartment. I jammed the door, I banged it. But I didn't know that as I banged it, it didn't really bang. It didn't, something holded it. It didn't close. I was having two expensive camera I bought new on the table. 2 expensive camera. That's when I went to Ghana to do a movie. I was having a lot of stuff that is expensive in my apartment. Do you know that I was outside more than 10 hours? As I came back home, my door was ajar open because of the breeze, you know. As it was ajar open, I have to call police. I called police to come and document the whole thing, because let it not be that somebody came to my place and hide illegal something, and then tomorrow I would be the one to be held responsible. Why I called police for them to record that I came back home, my door is open. So at the end of the day, they checked the key, nobody forced it open. More than 2 weeks, I was really thinking that somebody came to my place and broke into the door. But at the end of the day, everything was still there. The cameras, everything that I had, my small property that I have, the small money that I have, everything, nothing was missing. Nothing was missing. So now, more than 1 month, I was still thinking that somebody broke in. Because I couldn't fathom it that I didn't lock my door, that I did. So now when it happened again, after like 2 months, I was rushing again. I thought I closed the door because sometimes I'm always in a haste. So I forgot something as I reached my car. As I came back, I see my door is open. That is now when I realized that is exactly what happened the last time, that the door didn't really bang when I banged it, because I banged it first, it didn't really click, it went out. So I have to call to the house people to come and change the door, the entire door, because it's not really jamming the way I want it. You have to, if I will say jam, it's supposed to jam, but it's not really jamming. So why am I telling you this story? Is to tell you that these are basic things like security. Security is basic. It's basic. And these are things that you don't have in that contraption you call a country. So when we agitate for you to have these things, when somebody like Simon Ekpa say, okay, I have an idea, he's not coming to tell you that your wife is fat. He's telling you, let's do this. Let's lock down the Southeast for 2 weeks. Why do you have to fight him? Why do you have to encounter the other when you don't have any other idea? You don't have no idea. You have never in your life had any idea. The people, I don't want to mention people's name, but let's just call a spade a spade. The people that call themselves VVOS followers, tell me one idea you have ever initiated on your own. Only one. I can tell you right now how many ideas I have initiated on my own. Not even Simon Ekpa, not even Autopilot, on my own. This is just me. That is just a tiny mini member. Or onlooker. I have established some ideas. And I have broadcast about those ideas. And I have implemented some of the ideas. So you that is causing trouble every time, when there is a call for sit at home, you will fight, you will counter it, you will talk to your governors. What are you offering us? When they told Nnamdi Kanu to drop Biafra in Enugu before they came to shoot his house, he told them, give us seaports, give us airports. Bring these things, let me see it. Let me see it. Then I can stop. That is the same leader you say you are following. He wants to see it. So now the question I want to ask you is this. Since the whole ideas Simon Ekpa is bringing is not good to you, you are the Opotobi of Biafra. You are the one that is informidable. You are the most wise person. Okay. Since the whole idea Simon Ekpa is bringing is not good, so show us your own idea. Show us your own idea. Let's know what is your own idea. What is it that you're offering us? If today, for example, we want to drop Simon Ekpa, we don't like him anymore. We don't want to listen to him anymore. So what are you offering us? What is it that you're offering? You don't offer us anything. The one that we have, you say we should drop it. You don't do it that way now. Nobody, you cannot come. Come, think about it. Think about it now. It's not fair. People that is looking for hope, they are hoping on something. They base all their hope on Nnamdi Kanu. All of a sudden, Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped before our eyes. All of a sudden, Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. So what do you expect these people to do? You told them to wait, they waited. I am part of the people that say people should wait and let's see what DOS are going to do. You told them to gossip, they gossiped. Yes, they did. You told them to fight on social media. You brought them credit, they fought. That is what you told them to do. You told them to call a particular person a Berima and abuse him every day and night. They did. Everybody followed. Me self, I watched. I am even part of it because I was watching. I am also guilty of watching. So the question I want to ask you is, what do you want from our people? Why do you want to deprive them of the only hope that they have of believing that Biafra is going to come tomorrow? You're not doing anything to save the situation. You're not doing anything to rescue Nnamdi Kanu from the dungeon. You are not. You're not doing anything. You say you are walking underground. But Simon Ekpa came and established government in exile. You are saying it. You established a cabinet. You are saying it. They bought a building where they will operate from. You are seeing it. And you still tell us that we shouldn't follow him. You still want to deprive us from this only hope that we have. Why are you so wicked? Why are you so wicked? Why do you have to do this to us? Why do you have to do this to us? Why do you have to do this to us? Why do you have to deprive us of only this one hope that we have? We have done everything you say we should do. You say we shouldn't protest. We stop to protest. We have done everything you told us to do. You say we should fight Simon Ekpa. We have fought him. You say we should call him a Berima. We have called him a Berima. Everything you wanted, we have done it. So why do you want to continue to? Why do you want to continue to subdue us? Why do you want to continue to impoverish us? You made your deals with your political elites. You made deals with them. We have heard the voice notes. We are not stupid. You made deals with them to cut off seat at home that Biafran people are using as the only weapon that they have. You made deals with the political leaders as if all of us are stupid. Some of our brothers believed you. I didn't believe you. So why do you want to continue to punish our people this way? Why can't you allow people that know what they want to do it? Why do you have to be the obstacle? The one in South Africa. You have a studio now as a broadcaster. It's not a problem. You have to package yourself. No problem, I understand. But why must you always the problem is that the more you are doing this thing, you see that the person you are fighting is getting bigger every day. He is now a prime minister and people accept it.
Hello my wonderful people, as we have finished watching this interesting video, Please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.